Inside Out is the best movie the Pixar has ever made. This is a great movie. This is an amazing movie. So I bet you have been watched this movie before. This movie realized in 2015. Wow, over 10 years ago. We're getting older, right? But this time, you wonder what's going on in your mind. Well, we're gonna have a super interesting facts about this movie Inside Out. Because Inside Out 1, Inside Out 2, those are the greatest movie ever made in this whole world. For me, at least for me, this is my favorite movie in franchise ever. Because there are some super interesting facts that you should know about Inside Out. Well, let's get started. The doctor's idea. Inside Out is based on a director idea Peter Doctor had, exploring thoughts and emotions in the mind. A quirky key thing exploring for every single people's mind and how they reacted based on their emotion. For example, if you're listening to music, you react to emotion. When you're playing soccer or football with friends, you're gonna react for emotion. Or even if you watch a scary movie, you're gonna react an emotion, you know? Or how they feel or under pressure. John Lasseter described this movie really and truly unlike anything you've seen before. Fact number 2, overwhelmingly positive reception. When the movie released, the reception for this movie has been overwhelmingly positive. People love this movie. Obviously, I don't blame anyone. And actually, this is my favorite movie. It's been praised for being smart and strongly original. And of course, strongly original. When they're making this movie, obviously consulting neuroscientists. Neuroscientists were consulted to help this movie. And they were interviewed to make this film setting of a girl 11 years old. The team who was making the movie interviewed child psychologists as well. They spent months redesigning set elements and even swapped out a key character. Number 4, real life inspiration. The creators of this film also looked to their daughters and their friends for inspiration. According to the doctor, people think we make this stuff up. Most of it's from the real life. Peter Doctor's daughter. Do you know in particular? Peter Doctor's daughter was a driving force. At the age of 9, she voiced Ellie in the film Up. And she got older. Doctor noticed that she was a lot less energetic and reserved. And he remembered thinking, what's going on in your mind? So, do you remember the soundtracks? This film soundtrack was composed by Michael Giacchino, and it released on June 15th in 2015. I love this soundtrack. And obviously, a box office prediction. Analysts had predicted that this film will make roughly $250 million on domestic ticket sales alone. This is the power of Pixar, because they know this movie will be a truly hit. And an super interesting fact about Tus Emotion. And so, do you know Tus Emotion design based on shapes? Yeah, each emotion's design was based on a shape. For example, joy is a star, sadness is a teardrop, fear is a nerve, anger is a fire brick, disgust is a piece of a broccoli. Wow, that's amazing simple things, you know? Broccoli. Broccoli is good. You should try it. But fat. So do you know in the original movie it would be 27 emotions? That's so crazy. Yeah, it would be 27 emotions in this movie. But the final result, there's only 5 emotions or core emotions in this film. Joy, sadness, anger, fear, disgust. But originally it would be had been planned for many emotions. That's super crazy, 27 emotions. But what happened? Well, they thought about that because humans have a lot of emotions in our real life. They decided to cut those emotions in only 5 because it will be easier to make this movie in that story. For that reason, we have 5 core emotions. And don't identify, that means there's no villain, right? Yeah, no villain. It is a real fact. This is one of the Pixar's first movie that is not included any sort of villain. Instead, the conflict comes from following Joy and Riley's journey and see how they deal with difficult emotions and feelings. But at first, it was supposed to have a villain. Gloom, the emotion Gloom was supposed to be more of an antagonist, but at the end they were cut from the film. So I bet you didn't know this, but in real versions of the story, the main journey through Riley's mind was going to be taken by joy and fear rather than joy and sadness. But they didn't find a way to create a super funny or amazing story, so they decided to change for sadness. It will be a good complement to both together. Voices in her head. Yeah, at one point of the emotions console in the headquarters featured a microphone. This would have allowed the emotions to speak directly to Riley, suggesting things for her to do or say. But the idea was ultimately scrapped because it made the story too very complicated, so that means they cut it out. And those were the 12 facts you probably didn't know about Inside Out. If you want to know about Pixar's movie for interesting facts, mystery, hit the like and subscribe button. And see you the next time. Bye.